All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about I Can Only Imagine. The new film that's come out just a couple weeks ago is the story of how the Mercy Me lead singer Bart Millard came to write the song I Can Only Imagine. It's currently a triple platinum seller and has helped thousands, if not millions, of people come to know Christ. So, the way the film starts out is it starts by showing Bart's childhood and in, I believe the town is Greenville, Texas. He grew up in a small town apparently, and the running gag through the movie is that his grandmother, who in the movie is played by old actress Cloris Leachman, always says "Mercy me," and that's how he got the band name and everything. In the beginning, he goes back home from his grandmother's, and we see his home life. And apparently his dad was drunk and abusive until eventually his mother left him at a very young age with his father. I don't know exactly why the father is so abusive and drunk all the time. They keep referencing something about his failed college football career, but that's about all we get. We see him grow up through the years as we start to see his creative side. Eventually, in high school, he joins the Glee Club after a knee injury he sustains in football. And the the Glee teacher hears him singing, and he gets the lead play and he gets the lead role in the play Oklahoma. His father sees this, has a heart attack, then find out it's cancer. Then we go on. He wants to go sing at church, and he invites his dad. And the dad grabs a plate and smacks him in the head with it. Don't ask me why. I can't explain anything that goes on really. After that, the film skips to him around graduation time. He spends so much time with his father. He's become a angry young man. So after graduation, he leaves, goes on the road, eventually forms a band called Mercy Me. They do a few shows. Then their manager, I forget his name, but he's played by Trace Adkins, the country music star. And so what happens is that he gets to do a show where like 5 music producers come there. He sings really well. He sings his heart out. And yet at the end, they just flat out reject him. They say, "Oh, we didn't feel it. You're not quite there yet." Let me tell you, I bet they really regretted that years down the line. I said, I bet they really regret that years down the line.
It's not in the budget.
I mean, it's not in the budget.
It's not in the budget.
What's our budget?
Nothing.
Get out of here. I tell you, it's really hard to get good help these days. So then after that, he runs off in a fit of rage, and he realizes, you know what, I got to take care of this stuff. I got to go home. So he goes back home and, to confront his father, to confront his inner demons. And he finds out, surprisingly, that his father has come to know Christ and is trying to make up for everything he did. Bart, of course, is, not having any of it after the multiple times his father has beat him up. But then he finds out that the dad has pancreatic cancer. So he stays behind, their bond grows, and he eventually learns to appreciate his father once again. It's really tragic and sad. I don't. it's so tragic and sad, and it's this guy's true life story. My big problem is that these critics, they're constantly critiquing the film. I think specifically just because it's a Christian film. And all they ever say is, "Oh, these Christians, they don't know how to do good entertainment." But it's not something they should make light of. Just because the film has some technical aspects wrong with it doesn't give you the right to just demean it like that. This guy's tragic, true story. But anyway, eventually his dad dies from the cancer, and Bart has this realization of trying to imagine what it must be like in heaven. So he writes the song "I Can Only Imagine," and I don't know if this is true or not, but in the movie, Amy Grant is doing some sort of revival tour. It's not actually Amy Grant, but someone who looks strikingly similar. And in it, they say that Amy Grant's going to perform his song. And during it, she says, "I can't do it." Brings Bart on stage. Bart sings the song. Everybody loves it. Movie ends. We see What's Become of Mercy Me. And we now know that I Can Only Imagine is a triple platinum and has become one of the most selling Christian music singles of all time. And that was I Can Only Imagine. If you're a Christian, it truly is just a wonderful film to go watch. If you just love the song but you're not a Christian, then go watch the film anyway. I'm telling you, you're going to enjoy it. It's real. Like I said before, it's just such a tragic story that he had to go through. But it's real life, which doesn't give critics the right to put this movie down just because it's a Christian movie. But I say, either way, go watch it. I give this movie a cannoli. Go see it. And that was it for this review of I Can Only Imagine. I'm sorry for the delay on the Emoji Movie. I'm still figuring out how to edit it, but I promise you it's going to be a good product once it's all put together to the best of my abilities. So thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, live long and prosper, and may the Force be with you. Good night.